Me, you could talk, but they can't see you. Ah, inside. That's the vibes where I'm getting. The vibes I'm getting, the vibes I'm right, with a bunch of big people that swear they don't have what the right state of mind, man. But that's why we rise up this morning. It's an early morning rise up to give thanks and yet still talk. And all these people that call themselves elders and these that say that they're here to guide the people. And we got to be mindful of them because some of them cannot even make decisions for their own self. You see? But they want to make decisions for people. All praise unto the Most High. Peace and blessings, my people. God up, God up. It's our early morning chronicles, right? Early morning chronicles on the BlackStar. I don't want to love it. Because why? When with them vibes, they're early in the morning, early, we shall rise. We are rising thunder them, You see that? And most high people, they don't love sleep. Some people love them bed and them under the bed shit and curl up. Them love sleep dribbling beside them mouth, dreaming about cow jumping over the moon and all. Where them are gonna eat today, how grabalicious they gonna be, how bad mind they gonna be, how red eye they gonna be, how evil they gonna be, how them supposed to make somebody gang go sleep today. Yeah, man. So when we wake up them time there, all praises unto the Most High. Peace to the people, love to the people them, and we'll always guide the people under wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Yes, it people, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. We're not gonna come over here and tell you what we think. Red, tell me what you think. If I have to keep telling people what I think, I will mislead people. My thinking, so, are the Most High guide. The Most High. Now I listen to a whole lot of them. Big man, big woman, child, woman, everybody. Because everybody have a right to come out and to proclaim what they say they was born to do. Right? But in the meantime, they are doing this. We are seeing they taking this thing for a joke. And this is not a joke. But people, I'm trying to fix my camera because I want the camera to catch me good.
That's why I said all praises to the Lord.
Bless up twin, you up early, my brother. You're a soldier too. Yes, right.
It's going to be on it.
Yeah, man, soldier. You can't miss nothing, Some people like to sleep. They like to sleep so everything gonna pass them by, And you see when the Most High gonna just come upon them like a thief in the night. Them not gonna. Let them asleep. Enough of them house burn down and they sleep so hard. Them, they kill it for them sleep. But most of God say the wise ones them, those who is watching on the signs of the heavens, always rise up. So my people, all praises unto the Most High. Go ahead and smash the like button, share the video, and people, don't forget to subscribe. Want some new subscribers now, people. So people tell somebody about ratings and top, See? I got a surprise for you guys. I don't want to talk about the surprise, but I like to create it. Not surprise, but I have something to bring forth. But actually, when I bring it on that stage and I have it in place, then I will talk about it. But it's coming soon.
Susano, she said, my bro, rise and shine.
Yes, sir. Blessed, blessed. We can't sleep, my sister. Enough of them love sleep. And they get dreams. And they get twist up in a bed. And lazy up in a bed. And Satan give them film vision them. That's why them always confused, mama. That's why they always confused. Because anytime you ask them about something, you listen to them good, They always tell you about them. They always say, well, I think... Well, who is you? You're thinking for the Most High God ability. That thing flow. I always say like water in a river, in a stream. The wisdom of the Most High God It flows continuously. You never jack up in a no corner. You never stick up. Cause God wisdom, it pours like raindrops falling on your head. So you can never tie tongue twist. And the wisdom that comes with the intelligence of the Most High God, it's always accurate. Now
Oh
listen,
wait,
people.
he said he's a male. He's not a woman.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, my brother. My wife read the thing around. Sorry, okay?
But the name is Susano.
Susano. All right, sorry. Obita. 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 My brother, all respect unto
He
you.
said enter the dragon.
All respect, my brother. No disrespect. This is a place that people respect. This platform here, I try my best to respect everybody. Respect them to the full because I myself is respect. I don't want people give me respect although I am not respecting me. I have to respect me, and this is one of the intelligence. God bless, man. Respect yourself. Have respect for yourself. So let's go back to some of the man them will love sleep and get
We got
twisted.
one more comment.
Let's go.
Louise said top of the morning, Red. Peace
Top
and
of the
blessings
morning, my brother. Love.
to you and the chat and the music.
Thank you. Thank you. This is why I say, I am coming because why I'm employed by the Most High. I'm employed by the Most High. So when you are employed by the Most High, it's not your time, it's not your timing. It's when the Most High say, go forward. Like I was here this morning, I've been up from 4. And something say, yo, make a video. Something say, make a 15-minute video. Something say, go live. It's a reason why they have the live. Don't just go according to what you two wanna tell you. Go live because even though you whatever you're touching people, there are people that up all over the world right now, waiting for some inspiration, waiting for some God blessing, seeing soul, mind, and body. So it doesn't matter what time of the day, as long you get the go ahead from the creator, from the element, gotcha. So yes, back to the big people then. Now people, it's a black star, and you would know we have to come with it just as it was given to us. Authentic. We not hard up, we not take out, we not season up. That is not no meat chicken and a ital stew. That come naturally vital. You don't need to put nothing in that. Okay? When God bring it to you, God give it to you. And if you are one of the soldiers, the employers, yeah, you'll get it right, and you ain't gonna wanna change anything, cause you know say originality is the original way, and that's what you want.
That's a fact.
You know? Why people like them wash down version and water down version? Eh? Why they can't just get it straight and accept it for what it is? If it's water, accept it as water. Do not drink the soda and mix the soda for the water and say I drink a lot of water when you're taking in sodas. Okay, people? So let's go with the thing now. All praises unto the Most High. All praises unto the highest
Hey,
King.
Mikey is up here too.
Yes, I. Blessed
Trevor.
early morning.
Trevor Collins said peace and blessings.
Blessed and love, my brother Trevor.
Mikey
Yes, sir.
said blessings, my brother.
Blessed Mike.
This man have to start him daily grind again. Black Phoenix blessings out to you, sis. Have a blessed day.
Blessed.
You both blessed.
God, you know.
Peace
I
and
tell the
blessings,
people them, you know.
Mikey.
I tell the people them, you know. It's not what man say or what man sort out for you and prepare for you, you know. But it's what the Most High God that created you know your job, you know. And you know should know your job. Everybody in society, in life, they go to work no matter if you're cleaning poop, you wiping piss, you changing pumpy. No matter what you're doing, but you know your job. The only job people don't want to know is the job of the Most High, to live with love. They don't want to know that. But they know all other jobs. They might engineer, technology, everything they know. But they don't want to know the simple thing God gives them. They make it to be so hard. So let's go back into the time Master God created a man. until the time when my father come unto my mother and sperm her out. Yes. Spiritual energy right there. So nothing can beat that. So I want to ask some big people when we see around the place. Me don't know what's wrong with them. I don't know what's going on with them. But to me, up here, nothing is going on up in here but just confusion and madness. This is why they are misleading the youths them, because they themselves cannot make decisions under the righteous covenant. So them under a fleshly embargo, and everything they are thinking is a flesh. See? So come on. We gonna deal with them now. Okay? No. Beast that's beast, and lion that is lion. Beer that's beer. See?
Susano, Susano Syrian X. He said indeed also Susano means a Sumerian. It is a beautiful and powerful. True children of the Most High and true tribes are rising. We are everywhere on this beautiful earth. Yes, indeed.
Oh, be tub. Oh, be tub. All praise unto the Most High, because God a God. I told the people them years ago when I come out my purpose, and I tell them that people would be rising all over the earth. People, young youths, and everybody will be vlogging, not on the nasty thing, and we want to stop it. We're going to burn it out. You're going to see less of that on Facebook and Instagram, where the strip is a war, and good have to overpower the evil. So more good people come and talk about the Most High. More people come and explain and preach to the people. And don't matter who telling you what, no matter if you're not getting no views at all, but since you have the ability to still talk, and people could still hear you, even though they're not gonna probably give you that thumbs up, even though they might not allow your subscribers to go up, but they're hearing, and in their hearts, a work is taking place, a transformation is taking place. In their minds, a transformation is taking place. Because when you keep something is dirty, to keep it clean is to keep scrubbing it and rubbing it until you get it to what you believe that it is. Not what you believe, but the true essence of it. That's what you know. So we don't want to come with no substitute. Okay? We want to come with the original thing where God give we. No, God give we a blessing. The Most High, great Creator, great Alpha. See? Great Omega. Give us a blessing. Give us common sense. No, I always say, common sense is not too common to the common folks. That's why enough of them are idiot. A lot of them are stupid, very, very dumb, because they don't have common sense. They only have book sense. They don't have no common sense. That's why they don't make no sense at all. See? Now, people, like I said, everything in this world, in this earth, is a form of work. Me no want to work for people, but me still have to work for myself, and me have to work either through the side, through whatever it is, but I have to work. And you cannot escape work. No, if you accept that part, let's go one step higher. If you understand you're living in a society that you have to work to survive, to eat, to pay, to get money, you have to work. So work for the Most High. The applications are there in your hearts. Go willingly find a corner and accept the application in your heart, and guess what? Redeem yourself from all abomination. See? And take up an application. A righteous application unto your Creator. That this application was always been given to you, you know. You don't have to look for it. You already have it. You have to willingly to sign your name spiritually upon it. You just have just a blank soul creating a bunch of abomination. Declare who you are. I am a creation of the Most High. And see, no doping and no power over you. But back to the big people then. we have some big people now. Their intelligence is not working. Their intelligence is fall down and crack up, mash down like some old. You ever have some old speaker box, and the speaker blow. Now come on, no sound. And the sound system jack up and can't make nothing come out from the speaker box. Enough of them, they mash up. They're trying to make a sound, but nobody's hearing. Nobody's hearing. And I'm going to tell you why. The lions have the cubs. Alright? And when the cubs are not following the procedure, not the procedure, the natural way of nature, to be obedient to thy father and thy mother. You know what happened to them? Do you know? When the young lion cub is going about his business, and the mother says, and he don't respond to that. And she goes so again, and he don't respond to that, and continue going. Do you know what happened to him? Crocodile eat him. Hyena kill him. You see? Just because of disobedience. Because he know it. He know from his born. There's rules and regulations within that family, within nature. And from him a baby, him intelligence is very high. Because his mother and his father and him pack, them are lion, so then do what lion do. So them have to be aware. And not because they are lion. For every creature, bear, bird, snake, no matter which one, crocodile. From the moment you don't be obedient to your father and mother, home. When the young lion cub listen to him parents, him father and mother, you find out him leave. Him stay close to the park because that's what them say to him to do. Him stay in the den because that's where them say. When them send when danger is approaching. And the mother, she send out her. Him know that me is not an animal. Me can't really relate to you exactly. But him know it's danger. Mommy say, go into the den right now. Him not stand up here and I say, what, mommy? Going to the den? Ah, no, mommy. I'm not going. No, I'm not going to the den, mommy. Because that will be the last time he ever even try that. Because from the moment mommy from way over there, so, and the lion roar, it goes with sound effects. Him hear that. You seen gone down in the den. Echo sound. Gone in the den. What? No, if the mother have 4, see, 4 cubs. And out of 4, 3 of them are one of them are here. The one we believe say in one rushing destiny. He can't wait for his destiny to unfold. Him knows him have a destiny, you know. But he don't know which part, north, south, east, or west. Him just believes say, yo, him ready for roll. Like some young boy. Young guys we have here, some young guys where they believe they are men already. They're ready. They want to try everything. They want big woman. Woman 50-year-old, and you look on him, him at 18. And you want a 50-year-old woman, can you see the big butt? Then you think him ready with the little sausage. Him ready to go into the big, him is a Frank. And he want to go where the big sausage them are go. And him a like a Frank. And he want to hang in a sausage department. Because him believes he short too. And he look like them. He not see them bigger than him. Him not see them make them they more solid. And them a big boy. You wanna do what the big boys? You wanna run kitty? Yeah, go and run kitty and find out. And broke kata. You dead. So the big man them and the elders them that is not saying it in the original form, bringing it to the people then. them are mislead the people them too. Because if the lion not to protect it cub, and if the lion no say, in teaching cub already, when me give the sign, come like two thief. Two man a go rob. Before them go rob, them see when them a go there now. Yo, me a go around the back there, you a go around the front there. You see when me go so. And see when I go like this, and I give the sign and you kick the door. You have to come around. Everything work with communication. So
They plan it.
you see that? So the lion and then cubs and then pack have nature sort out the thing. And if them violate the things when nature say to them, kukum kum. Now, the youth them, you have your youth. Oh, you could be a hypocrite. Remember I tell you say everything in our life, you know, have rules and regulations, even life itself. Alright? Now, I don't others. If me love my youth, me not say every little minute you have beat the picnic. No. Like again, take the lion again. The little cub mess with the daddy. And you know, daddy lion don't too mess around with him cubs them. He play with them, give them some love, but that way the mother fi do. He do little time, yeah, but he's a boy where he's alone. And he love to go there and always depend him in God and watch who I want come take him home and them and kill him, picking them. So you don't have time to too much a hide and then thing. You always step on the max. See, that is what a man supposed to do. A man having family and go look work. And go work and them something and go look, it's a breadwinner. See, but society change it around. They want the two man at home and for work and the youth grow at daycare. So after a while, the child is growing. He doesn't even love his parents now. It's mother time. He love the teacher at the daycare. That's the teacher I see every day. And longer than the mother and father. I spoke about it. So anyway, the lion there, I ain't like a one come mess with you and tell, yo boy, me not play with you right. I'm not playing with you right now. Sit down. Go back into the den. And you see like a guy hopping on his leg and he coming and he want to mess with Daddy Lion. And Daddy Lion say, listen man, sit back. I go spoil my thing. And just notice the third time, if the little boy, the little cub come over there, Daddy Lion backs him down. Yeah man, Daddy Lion backs him and say, what's up? And you just see him just run and meet the mother. That could cause, with this little lion, this little cub being disobedient, could cause a hardship onto the parents, onto the park, the tribe. You know why? Because them have to hunt. And in hunting, him want to play. And him cause everybody to go hungry. Yeah man, anti-boxing. Anti-boxing, uncle a boxing, everybody, children are eat that day. You see? So, it's not savagery. It's wisdom. You can't go hunt and I make paradise. How you gonna hunt? And you're there, oh, you're hunting. So, we don't overstand the balance that nature brings. So, you have your youth, and you are a human being, and so we're wiser than everybody else. And there is a precipice, a cliff. There is disaster where could happen. And you as a parent, you're supposed to guide your youth. Now remember, the child is a child. They will explore. Nobody tell you to stop them from being a child. But it's your job to look. Because if you love your child and you say you love them, if you don't take time to be responsible for them, you're going to lose them. How could you love your child and you're going to cause a child, because the child is disobedient, to cause suicide, cause them to fall over the cliff? He never listened to you yet. Listen, man. That is the problem with a lot of us. A lot of us as these children, and these children never get schooling. These children never get punishment. And right now, society is punishing them for life. And we are set a hypocrite. Because you know what we say? He do the crime, he could do the time. That's what we say. But you don't see you're part of that mess up. You mess up that child. Because when the child was growing up, where were you? And even when the child was moving, like he was under demonic uh don't he just didn't care. He really didn't analyze his child to really know what is really taking place with this child. You just watch it as this is a child and that's part of being a child. Everybody gets sick, even animals. Sometimes you see them normal and they flip. Or sometimes you notice you have to really deal with them on a certain level so they could start obtaining your command. See? I'm not saying that every time to discipline a child, you should beat the child. No. Before you beat a child or come down to the point of beating a child, they should have efforts that you use or ways, things that you try with the child. But you know when someone is messing with you because even you as an adult, if someone comes and keeps slapping you across your face, how many times you would allow this person to slap you across your face? Or before they start slapping you, let's say this person keep violating you and you keep telling them, listen man, I don't like what you're doing to me, You know. Do you know if you do not take charge, this person will keep slapping you every time them see you? They will. People cannot run away from the proper upbringing. If you have your child in your home and you don't teach them no form of manners, you don't teach them to say good morning, you don't teach them to say good afternoon, good day. Now, when they becomes grown men and women, would you want to force them now to say good morning or good evening to you when that was something that you never actually taught them nor inspire them with? If you have your child and you allow your child to disrespect you from small, do you think this is a good thing? Do you think naturally, normally, spiritually, that's the way? I think children should be obedient to their parents. I think children should have respect. There is no way that I have my children and I'm eating at the table and the child decide to become the adult or the parent and make the parent becomes the child. I will not be sitting at my table and my child is using extra amount of profanity. It will be disrespectful for me, disrespectful for my household, and in case that I have a guest, that would be very disrespectful. I said children only do what you allow them to do or what you brought them to do. You teach them to do. Now, yeah, some things we cuss. My mom used to cuss, but we couldn't cuss. So is it was wrong? Is it wrong that my mom could have cussed, used bad word, or well, it's not a cuss, it's some language. Is it okay that she, as an adult, she is an adult? I'm a child. I must stay in my curriculum. I gotta stay into that. That's the problem when children is associating themselves with adults on the same level. The child will always believe that the child could disrespect you. There are things I could never say to my mom, even right now, if she was in the land of the living. I couldn't say, open my mouth and say, it's not to say I'm scared, it's just respect. So if you grow without respect for your mother or your father or the elders or anybody, this is how you grow vulgar with your mouth. You just very quick to tell people go suck. That's what you're gonna want to do. You're gonna believe that's a good thing. You're gonna believe that's a good thing. So I'm watching this on the contrary that the Most High God give us this knowledge, and we should not play around with it. We shouldn't go around and pretending, thinking, while we forbidding the good and allowing the bad. We cannot do these things. We are here to play a role. And this is why, if you come into this world, this earth, and you come for power, you come for knowledge, you come for more wisdom, you come to gain, you know, that light, to see things clearly, right? How long it takes that from being a child to grow up to be an adult, you have not taken nothing. Yeah, you hear, but what are you taking in? What are you feeding on? What is your energy level? What you doing with? Because I find out people are saying things that will just cause the people, the society that's already effed up, to be more.
That's the problem. People feed off of the negative energy, and they run with that.
You see what they do? They feed off the negative energy. Yeah, that's true. They feed off the negative energy because I don't overs when you know better but you choose not to. And that's actually what's going on in the time that we live in right now. People could do better. And it's some kind of way they just focus on the negative.
Shows us the easy way out.
And even though we work with negative and positive, but why can't it be 100% positive instead of 100% negative? So again, we have if one does not know uh how one should place the the spiritual intellect in a physical world, then how could one actually identify one wrongdoing or right doing? So everything you do is well, you gonna say it's okay. And even though experience bring wisdom, but some people could be wise and get wise on the stupid stuff. You can swear you're wise, you're brilliant, and really you're brilliant at the stupidity. Yeah.
It's easier for people to do negative because for you to be a positive person, you have to start within yourself. And people don't want to take the initiative to start working on themselves. So it's easier for you to look at everybody else's backyard. But are you really looking into your yard? Are you cleaning up your yard? Are you doing the right thing? That's the question you have to ask yourself. Is you being willing to work on you to be the highest version, the better version of you? And that's all it is.
The next thing too is I guess people that has not really cleaned they go like you said, you're right. Go clean your backyard. But let's even go deeper. Instead of just the backyard, let's go into the dungeon, which is your body. Let's go clean you out. Clean you out. Because a lot of us are making decisions and we are not cleaning ourselves. We would like to tell people, what to do. But really and truly, we still have the behavior and the character, the characteristics of that beast. We still got that, and you could see because by the things that we tell people, the information that we still feed people with, uh, 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 it's causing more harm than good. Because I mean, every child need a guide. We have people that is the guiding the children. We don't want these people to. No one wants anybody to try to set a bad for the children. You thinking that okay, you want a person that could able to enlighten your child. You want a person that could able to show your child something that's real. You know, allowing the child to know who is the child, what's the purpose for the child. But if you deny the child on by allowing the child to destroy themselves, then I think that you're playing a two-side game because you're playing Russian roulette. You saying that I will let you destroy yourself before I really try to give it my all. And if I have to wrestle with you for you not to kill yourself because of love, then that's what I gotta do. I mean, rich parent has a child and say they love the child, but then the child becomes a druggie or alcoholic and they just burn the child out, and they say, well, it's not my responsibility. You want to, you try. And those sometimes there's some that you just cannot help. But there are a lot of people that goes down that path and their family, their mother, their father didn't give up. And today they went to rehab and they changed their life around. So, and you gotta be willingly want to. That's something that you got to want to do, like any other thing. So you can't say that you want to do good things or righteous things and you still have that state of mind where of corruption where if corruption come down your way, you will involve in it 100%.
It's about choices, making healthy choices that benefit you and the betterment of you. You
You
know,
see what I'm saying? So there's no way I see that some people mean good. They mean good. They mean a whole lot of good, but within the good that they mean, they're actually sending an energy out there. When I was a little boy, my mom told me the story. When I heard that behind my mom, I heard my mom say, she said there was this lady that had this son of hers, and that little boy girl, and she never beat him. She never spanked him, never. And no matter what that little boy did, his mom's always loved him. She killed him with love. Yeah, she killed him with love. So in growing up, that boy just believed that, that he never did anything bad. And because his mom always was his angel, his guide and protector, and no matter what. And as the boy starts growing up, the boy becomes like very out of order. He gets in trouble. He always in fights. He always doing stuff, and his moms will always come and verify for him and rectify with him and for him and say her son is a good boy and her son is a good this and no, it's them and this and that. Anyway, as the boy growing from a teenager giving trouble, he grew up into a young man. And when he grew up into a young man now, he started stealing. He started stealing and creating crime and stuff like that. And his moms would always say no, no matter what it was, even though when she knew, even though when she came to realize, she came to know that her son is trouble. In her mind, in her heart, she loved him so much that her love was in denial love that no matter what the boy did, instead of watching the path, the righteous path, thou shalt not spare the rod, she felt that love was sufficient enough for that boy. And she been giving him love. She been giving him love. She nurturing him with love. But anyway, I was just cut a long story short. The boy grew up into a young man and killed someone. Killed someone. And he's in prison now. The boy's in prison and he killed someone. He ended up in prison. And now he's day of his court date. He went to court and they gave him the death penalty. So they gave him the death penalty and they sentenced him to hang. And the mother felt very sad for him because now it's her only one son that she loved. And now they're going to hang her son, her one and only son, they're going to hang him. So a couple of days the boy asked to see his moms. He wanted his moms to come into the prison. And they give you this, when they're going to hang you, they always give you, like a pig, they're going to kill you. They ask you, you got choices to eat like a pig. You could get whatever you want that last moment on earth. They grant you that. That boy didn't wanted nothing, but he wanted to see his moms. The time when it had came for them to eliminate him, he asked again to see his mom's. And his mom said, well, I just came up here to see you and this and that. He asked for his mom to come see him before they do away with him. So his mom came and see him, and he said he wanted to hug his mother. So his mother came and he hugged his mother. Then he tell his mom he want to say something to her in her ear. And the mom said, but, you know, go ahead, son, talk. And he said, no, mommy, come close. I need to whisper in your ear. And the lady came and put her ear to the boy's mouth. And the boy beat his mother's ear off, bite it off. And you know what he tells her? He said, mother, all my days as a child, I was getting into trouble and you never told me that I was doing wrong. Boy said no matter what he did, his mother was there. Even when he was wrong, he was right in her eyes. And today he's going to be hanged. And it's because of her that he ends up there. Because if she did do what she was supposed to do as a mother, he would not be where he is today. Okay, people? I don't say to beat your child like you're going crazy. But there's some things. Punishment is a blessing. And you don't have to beat the child, but you could punish the child. There are many ways that you could deal with a child. If your child is stubborn and hard-headed and you notice that you're hitting him and that is not doing anything, you need to stop hitting him and start punishing him in a different way. Give him books to hold. Make him open out his arms and hold books and insist that he stay there. Get closed pegs, tie it on his ear. There's many. Take away his caves. There are a lot of things that you don't just start beating a child when a child starts acting up. You dismantle them. You start taking away things from them, things that they like. They like skating, you stop them from skating. They like the bike riding, you put a button on that. They like the Xbox and the video games, and over the weekends you put a button on that. Now you just moving on him as he's working on you, you working on him. As he's working on you, you're working on him. I don't mean that you should go and beat your child for every little thing that they do. You was a child too. You skate and burn you. Yeah. But don't forget, that you were here for a purpose. You were here. You're responsible for that individual. You're responsible for that innocent. And everything that you do, if you do it the way it was supposed to be done, then that child. If my mother had given up on me, I would be a dead child a long time. One of the licks my mom gave me, I thought she didn't like me. Yeah, but it didn't hit to me, you see. It didn't really connect to me until I becomes at a certain age and knew that my mom loved me. Because I know children that the mothers and fathers is living right in the home and they don't give a damn if they ate. They don't care what's going on with them. They don't business. As a matter of fact, they encourage the child to go outside to steal. They will say, well, I don't have nothing here. You better go outside and see where you could get that, because I ain't got it. And if you do get any, make sure you bring something for me. Yeah. So these are the type of parenting that these people want. So that's the same thing I'm saying. You know your child is a criminal in the community and you're not saying anything. You know, is he doing all the stabbing, the shooting, the killing, the robbing? You know. You know. But you so accustomed of not spanking. You're so accustomed of allowing him to do whatever they want. So you are a hypocrite. Because you're allowing that child to become decomposed, contaminated with filth. You are here. You see, you could stop a criminal if you catch them early, as a, just as starting to steal. You could let them, you could help them by telling them, listen, you start stealing now, but tomorrow you'll be killing. You catch them early, it's to teach. Okay, why do you think this incest business, we don't play that stuff? That incest business has gone with a lot of other nations. When it comes for us as a people, we don't really tolerate that. Now, we might have one, two of us that wants to follow the ways of our enemies. But that incest stuff, if we ever catch in our home a sister and a brother trying this, we beat them. If, yeah, we beat them. A brother and a sister, or a first cousin and we catch that, we beat that. We make you know we don't do that. We make you know we don't do that. You think what we're gonna tell you? Oh, we told to you the first time. I had a friend. He had a little son, and he was living. That was years ago. He was living in a kitchenette. Okay, and I used to go check my virgin, and we would watch the fights, and we would bet, we'd play domino, we would smoke on the other side, and the boy would make something with the kitchenette. You know, it's already we make things work, make a little partition and stuff like that. Blah blah blah. The boy was all the way in the back, was all the way in the front. We had the door open. We was by the door, right in the door entrance. So all that smoke going out of the kitchenette. And it was like a basement. And one day I saw the little boy. I ain't gonna mention his name. He had a dolly, a doll. It was like a little girl's doll. And I was gonna use the bathroom, and I saw him with the door. And I can't even scratch my head when I saw him with the door because I'm one of those that girl. I'm old timer. Like I said, I'm 60 straight. Okay. We do not let boys do girl stuff. Certain things we teach boys how to cook, how to clean, and stuff like that, even though they're men, because you never know when you grow up, you might not find a girl to do that, or a wife that could do that. And that's why I could cook and iron, do all this stuff. I'm taught to that. It's not because being a boy or girl, this is things that you just need to know. This is just things that you need to know. Don't they got guys right now? These rich kids that you see there, these rich guys, not kids, these rich young men. They don't wash their underpants. Hey, listen. These guys are going to buy all this expensive Louis and all this expensive boxers and stuff. Them guys don't wash them clothes. Them throw that away.
Wear it one time.
One time or two times they have sneakers pile up, Air Force Ones pile up. Because of, you see what you do to the children when you allow them to do what they want? When you allow them from small to do what they want, they have no sense. No. You tell me because you got money, you can buy an Air Force One and wait for one day and you have it piled up. And you have a bunch of them. This is when you don't have no sense. No one was there to teach you anything. You becomes rich, but you're dumb as hell. You're dumb. Because all them sneakers you have pack up. Now you make sure your brief and your boxes and buy it. Why don't pay to go in the laundromat? You have the money. Pay and send it to Africa. Send it to some other country where they need it. But you're so wicked. You have the money. As you buy it, you wait one time, you throw it in the closet, they pile up. When if you just throw them in the garbage. So we need the overstanding, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to teach these young guys. Okay? No. These grown people that says, these elders that say, oh, don't beat the child, leave the child alone. I don't like nobody to beat me, but I guarantee you, let me do some dumb stuff as an elder and see how much beating I'm gonna get. I don't like beaten. But if I disrespect myself, okay, and go do some stuff, go mess with somebody's stuff or do whatever, I surely gonna get beaten. I guess it's only the police could beat us. And it's okay. Is it okay? So do not tell me as a child that you have responsibility to take care of, you don't do your job. But that child becomes a grown man, and then the colonial system could take their guns, their buckle, this nightstick, and beat them up to death. If you did do your job when that child was a child, majority of times that wouldn't happen. Even though there are parents that grow the children with respect, dignity, and all of that, and the children get snatched from them. But we are saying on the contrary that grown people who knows better does not want to do better, nor pass it on. And this is why the community has been broken, because if your son could go over there and violate this old lady, and if you have the responsibility to deal with it, and you don't deal with it, and then your son says, well, everybody knows it's your son who did it, but then you didn't tell your son anything. Your son go back and violate somebody else, and you know, and you keep going on, and not one time, as a father or a mother, you ever come and say, hey, my son, come here. Why are you doing these things? And even when he didn't stop the first time, you find out. Let me say, a real mother or a real father that really love their son or their daughter, it doesn't matter where that child at. He could be there with 100 of his friends. When she come in here, it's war, it's grab up and let's go and what the hell, back. My mother was one of these women. So when you say she come, you don't want to get embarrassed. You're not running away, you know. You're running home. You're running home. Okay? Children today, they are doing what they are doing, and they see their parents and they say, hi, mom. Hi, dad. And knowing they are doing, so that's to show you that parent is not a parent. They become a friend. That's why a lot of children want to be friends with the mother and the father, because they watch them as friends. My child could never be my friend. Could never, ever be my friend. And if you are my friend, I knows that. It's just because why I say you could never be my friend. But sometimes people make those they love to be everything for them. And yes, I overstand. But in reality, you could never go tell somebody, well, me and my mom's is my friend, or my dad is my friend. No, you will never say that. You will not get the opportunity to go anywhere and tell anybody that your father and you is best friend. You ain't gonna get the chance to say that, because I will always represent myself as who I am. Your father. I'm your father. Yes. And you start going around and tell people, hey, that's my friend. Sooner or later, your friend want to kill your friend, and not even knowing he's your father, because you never told none of them that's your dad. You said that's my friend. So now when they can't find you, they're coming for your friend, which is your dad. So the elders must be wise when they are talking. You think society will let you go and do what you want? You think the colonial system gonna sit there and let you go do what you want? No, they will murder you. They will murder you. So why would you let your children do what they want, unless that you are willing to sell the souls, because they will be murdered by a colonial system. So do not let these people infiltrate into your mind and into your head and got you spiraling in a different angle. No, the truth is the truth. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And anybody, I got my little boy here, my little son here. Do you know he messes with everybody in here? But he know me is not one to mess with. But I love my son. I love him a whole lot. But I draw the line that he will always know who I am, and he will never have the state of mind to want to disrespect me, because you know what? Yeah, my other sons, they be. I always give them the space. I don't violate them. I don't go put, because I am the father, to say I want to polarize them. I show them the respect, and I give them the respect so they could give me my respect. So as they grow up, they will learn, they will know. Listen, my old man here is a straight up man, you know. Just, I always say, don't beat around the bush with me. Don't lie. Tell me, allow me to accept you for who you are. Allow me, I supposed to know you, not the colonial system, but I who knows you from since you was into your mother's womb. Yeah, I am no dog from since thou was into thy mother's womb. Of course, it is I rolling my hand on the belly when you are acting up, hearing my voice. No, yes, this is a parable. I know of thou from since thou was in. I know of my children from since they're into their mother's womb. But if you don't know your child, you cannot relate to them. You are confused. You're forbidding the good for the bad. So in other words, you have gramazone, you have a cup of gramazone. You know what is that? This is something they kill weeds and grass. It's poisonous, deadly. The farmers back home use it to kill the wild bush, but that is also a next chemical that going into the food too, killing us and giving us cancer. Gramazone. Well, anyway, you got a glass of gramazone here, or a cup of gramazone. Put an X on it with a skeleton. I go try and take a buckle of life in the buckle. It's more life. And I put it here. I say life in the buckle. And I say dead zone. Grammar zone under 6 foot under. No. You are telling me you have your little child running here. You know I have all this poison and all these different things I put in glass. And would you allow your little 2-year-old, your little 3-year-old, your little 4-year-old to come and play around here? Even when I tell you 1,000 times already, listen, hold your child, do not let him come back there. I do responsible for him back there. When you bring him here, make sure you have an eye on him. I'm not your babysitter. That's not a daycare. But you have your brat. Yeah, he becomes a brat now. You have your brat running around. Your brat is not listening to you. Mikey, sit down. Oh no, Mikey's up in the air. You tell Mikey, sit. Mikey's flying. Ooh. Mikey, have a seat. No, Mikey's under the couch. Mikey, have a seat. Where is Mikey? You can't find Mikey. Then later on, Mikey find himself into my stuff over there and drink my stuff. Kill himself. Who you blame for that? Me. Is your disobedient child that you couldn't even give an order to or tell to sit and could have sit. A lot of children that die today, broken leg, broken arm, fall out a window. It's because the parents allow them. I hear a man say something, and you could see the dumbness about it. He said, when a child is doing something, let the child do what they are doing. In other words, that's how the child becomes.
That's how they learn.
That's how they learn. Certain things I will let my child do. And I always keep an eye out.
Making bad choices.
Always keep an eye. Doing what this?
He said, when a child makes bad choices, that's how they learn.
Yeah. He said when a child make bad choices, this is how they learn. And you doesn't know if it's a bad choice or a good choice. But you should allow them. But this is the foolishness where they're going to catch a lot of dumpy people that are asleep because they think they want everybody to be asleep. No. I see this little baby climb a double bunk fridge. But that's nothing wrong with that because his mother was right there and his father was right there. They were watching him. I see another one climb a ceiling on the wall. The parents was right there. When children are doing things behind closed door and there are no parents there, since if you taking that custom saying when they are doing what they are doing, Doesn't matter if it's bad to you. You might think it's bad, but it's a good thing because that's how they learn. A lot of them kill themselves. Have you went to the children hospital and see how much of them is laying there with broken arm, poor little things, broken arm, broken leg, eye come out. If it's for me, I put all the parents them in prison. You hear me? Because a lot of the parents them they was somewhere smoking, they was somewhere doing something and not paying attention to that child. Some of them saw the child on the table, yeah, but still went and closed the bathroom door to take us. Okay, and by the time they come out of the bathroom, the child fall off the table and broken a broken leg. Okay, a lot of these people are people who haven't children because it's a way to make money. It's a way to get help from the government. They don't even love these children. These children is here to take care of them. And then get the children them and it's not because of the love they have for the child. They know the child is a way for them to survive. Okay? Because they know the child will help some form of income to come in. Uncle sometime will becomes the uncle. Give something. No, don't get me wrong. A lot of people here, I'm not making fun of anybody that is on welfare, or on whatever, because sometimes everybody need a little something. But there are people really and truly that
Taking
that
advantage.
taking great advantage, and you could see the disaster they are creating because they doesn't even have time to take care of the child. The child grew up very young age and becomes a menace of society. The child at the age of 9, 10, 13 years old is in all around downtown Manhattan, snatching, stealing, doing all type of stuff. And a lot of these parents, like I said, these are the ones who does not care, who does not beat when I mean beat spank the child, or they
So
they spoil the rod. They spoil the rod. So no, when you spoil the rod, no, what you're gonna get. Remember, that's not a child anymore, because now this child is gonna turn into an adult, you know. And all the dirty habits and the dirty ways that them have that you allow them to obtain, okay? It's you. Because if I take my son outside, I play in the dirt. When he come in, I gotta wash his hand. He go outside, he come, I gotta wash his hand because I know that he's going outside and he could get germs in his hand. And since I love him, I could look into his hands and say his hands is not dirty. But since of the love that I have for him and I'm very care about him, I want to protect him and make sure that I don't wash his hand. I'm not gonna say, oh, his hands is not dirty, and he just came from outside. I shouldn't wash his hand. So stop playing this imitation role of parenting, hypocrisy. When you know better, do better. You know, you don't trick people with lies and trickery. Okay, you don't. I was watching this thing in Mexico. This man ripped somebody's little daughter, and okay, no, they're gonna say this is very harsh, but the way they deal with him, they made a dog eat his private parts. No, you're wondering. No, let's find out how many children that man raped already, probably killed already. Because that was something that people were saying in the community, in the facility. He was a rapist. And he was going and raping little children, not big woman, little children, little girls. So now the people in the village hold him down now and make dog eat him up. A lot of people say it's cruel.
it was in Russia.
It's sorry in Russia, sorry, not in Mexico, in Russia. Huh? A lot of people say this is cruel. Why do that? But just think about it. Yes, it's cruel in your eyes. It's cruel in your eyes because you are seeing it and it's gross. But what you think he did? Just think about the little children that he has raped and killed. Huh? Just think about them. Have you ever think about them? You think if they did catch him the first time and deal with him, all these children that he rape and kill and torture and do these, mutilate them like that, he was gonna get to do it. So whoever hold him in the village there and make the dog eat his private parts, I guarantee you don't have to worry about him ever raping again a little child. That's justice. But you want to take him, put him in a prison and make him get fat. You want to take him and put him in a prison and make him get fat. Then when he come out, he have strength to rape more people. Now he moving to big and small and even raping man too. That he making him to get like a Hulk. Okay? Simple people, come on now. There is wisdom within my thing. It says an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. Anybody will tell me, say, they want somebody to come box them on this side of them face and they will stay there and let them box them and heal you. And that is not following your shower. Your shower was your shower. I am me. Although I believe in your shower, but I believe in the Most High. And the Most High said an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. You can't come box me and think say you now, hey, you get box kick and tongue. Yeah. So I don't want to hear this. You can't confuse people. Some people tell you, oh, I don't deal with the Old Testament, but you are dealing with the New. What's so new about the New? But without the Old, you can't have the New. And what is so special about the New? That you don't want the Old. Okay? That you have to realize why they tell you it's special because of your shower. Well, of course your shower is special. Of course Jesus is special. Emmanuel is special. But Emmanuel never tell you to do what you are doing. He never tell you to do what you are doing. You choose to do that. Because even him say he glorify his creator and he worship his Lord. He never tell you that he is God. He say, even I, my creator, he worship him. So all of you, I want to take it and say, put lies on your shower. You're lying on your shower. Your shower never tell you none of these things that you're saying. Some of you are even praying to the mother. I spoke about it to the mother of your shower. Hail Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners. Why the Mother of God will pray for sinners? Huh? There is anywhere in the Bible that tell you Christ's mother could save anybody? Where in the Bible that tells you that the mother of Jesus, or Jesus, or Isa, his name is Isa, could save anybody? Show me where you get that in any scripture, that the mother of Jesus telling people that she could save them. So I want to stop it. Let's start with the elders. Where the elders, all eyes on you, all eyes is on the elders. And if the elders are not living in the right manner and the right form, then the youth now does not have no guide. Okay? Because we had elders that was advising young boys and young women to disrespect other elders, not knowing that that disrespect was going to come back for them, because that young man just want to know, okay, one time they did respect the done. Now they don't respect the done because the done didn't respect himself. The done start doing a lot of things that make the people them see that the done, he himself is under the table too. So no more done. No more done. Okay? Well, it was good to have an area leader. If you have a person in your community that is looking for the poor and the needy, and yeah, that's all good. But a lot of them, they it's not that they are doing. They are causing the people fear, because everybody gets to know what fear could do. So everybody's using fear. The gunman using fear upon the people, them to get what they want. The police is using fear upon the people, them to get what they want. The military is using fear. So everybody playing a part. So back to the big people then. We know better and choose not to do better and come with confusion. No confusion. Fire red. Burn up confusion. Cannot spare the rod. Nobody like their skin to be whipped. But there's whippers from ancient time for nothing. Would they whip you under righteousness? When they catch a man sleeping with a cow or a goat, I notice in Jamaica start to have a lot of animal man. Man will love to sleep with cow, goat, and dog, and sheep, and all
It's
that.
called bestiality.
What? Beastly what?
Bestiality.
Bestiality? Well, I get to see a lot of places have a lot of man. Well, love to sleep with the cow, with the goat, with the donkey. Yeah. A lot of them, and some of them are bad man too. But they are the animal man. A long time that is going to sleep with chicken, China man sleep with chicken. And then China man is the only man sleeping with chicken and fish. Yeah, you know what? But these are the evil that you see they are doing. These are the evil that they are promoting. These are the evil that they are promoting, and they will catch a laugh off it. They will catch a laugh off of that stuff. Me, I fling fire upon that. If them see that they are here, they're gonna laugh. Like that is funny. That is sinful. That is disgusting. And a lot of these guys know of the people that sleeps with the cow and the goat and the pig, and they're friends with them. Animal lover. They are friends with them. They know. This is why I say these things that's happening don't just happen. It's an organization. In every department is an organization. People who comes together, who organize, who centralize and socialize under satanism. Yeah. They don't want to do it under the Most High banner. They want to do it under Satanism. Okay? So they know. So any elder that's supposed to be a wise and know better, and you hear him telling you some things that don't like, he's not right. Him or her. You have to put out good concept for the people, for the youth. Now, if you believe that the children are the future, then would you not protect the future? Would you not teach the future what's right? Would you not show the future the real truth? Because them are the future. Like I said before, you send a guy is going into first grade, all kind of grade, and yet still he dumb as hell. Then he waiting to go to college to really start to learn. To really not start to learn. Cut that off. The wisdom from the elders. The wisdom, knowledge, and over. Home economics in the school. And the whole thing stopped. So the elders that is hiding the truth. Stop hiding the truth. Stop talk certain things. Sometimes people got to be punished. Don't nature punish it. Don't nature. When nature ready, nature punish we to you. Nature punish us to you. Don't think that nature doesn't punish us. Nature punish us. So don't think that you can't deal with punishment. Punishment is there. Even the Most High God has punishment unto us. There are punishment. Okay. Watch how the thing work. Everything is negative and positive in everything. And you use your wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Okay? You use that. Negative and positive. Karma there. You go and go do all your wickedness. I believe you're not gonna pay for it. Nature represents the girl like Karma. And she's gonna get you. They're gonna come together, nature and Karma gonna come together and make a double bang on you. Them two women not to play with. Them two women, them know of cry. Innocent cry, they know about that. See when a gunman run up on the street and you see him kill an innocent person, bam, 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 and he gone running. Nature and Karma. Sit and watch. See how far could you run. They're watching you. And they'll see everything you do. Where you hide the gun, what you are thinking, how you gonna react, how you gonna boast and brag. When them finish, then go sentence you, nature and Karma. If you're a bad soul and the whole of your family evil, them start make some things happen to your family, see man. gunman here, gunman shoot all your brother. Your mother take up 2 shots in her kneecap. Your little sister go down the block, get gunshot in her head. Yeah. Nature and karma sit down and set up things, man. Because the energy where you put out there and the same energy they must set back to you. So especially when you what they call it? You know better, but you groom the evil. You're grooming evil. You're grooming evil. Yeah. People go ahead and make sure you smash the like button. Because me know say, it's I always say. And I always say, remember, when I first met my vlog, I didn't do a bag of talking, and then come 2-3 years after and say, I want to change the world. From the very first time, I said, yes, I'm employed by the Most High. And one of the things is to open the people, them eyes on their heart, all over the world. Next thing I said, I want 133 countries when that money start get strong. When I could fly out and fly wherever I want to go to these countries. I stick by my story. Will never change. Things ain't looking good yet, but things is working. Getting there little by little, but I have to deal with me first. That is why I tell you guys, all the little donation you're sending is good for you. All the little thing on the cash app is good. They used to send me some money on what you call it there? On the YouTube with the colorful one there, man. Orange. But I never used to get the money there. The money there, they come in and the people them say, they might put it there and I put it on this. But one time I decide to count it, super chat. One time I decide to count my super chat. Because someone them did just send me like a 20 and a little 10. And and I count my super chat, man, before the 21st. We make sure I did it in the beginning of the, as the month just start by the 23rd. I know the next one for the next one set out. And me don't even know where the money they go. The money just divert. So that's why I'm saying cash up my thing. My thing good pan cash up. Anything wanna give me. Hey, I build up this Patreon thing. I'm gonna take it down. Because I didn't put in certain things. I went through a lot and I didn't even forget I had the Patreon. To show you thing, man, a big man. I didn't even remember I had Patreon, but I'm gonna make something different. And I'm gonna create a channel where on this channel here, it's only gonna be workout. No talking. No. Nothing about, no. Just working out. See? Just working out. This channel is gonna be just for working out. And I'm about to create this channel. But I want, my son is an artist and I wanted him to sketch me that I could sell out my thing, But anyway, let me see what time I have. 1 hour and 18 minutes, I think. Yeah. So people wanna catch your life. Go ahead and smash the like button and share the video. So for the elders that is putting certain things out there, and it's not of the Most High God, and there's a confusion unto the people. If you want good for the people, you have to teach the people right. You cannot allow the people to run up in a circle, like them a circle Miss Erica, until they're not right. People feel just deal with the thing officially, straight. So don't guide the people there. If a child don't know something, may not expect nobody to beat the child like a mad somebody. But if you keep on talking to a child about the same procedures, and you notice that the child is deliberately being disrespectful and disobedient, it is your job to make that child to be obedient by teaching them, showing them, and instructing them. You go to the military and they run you through a test. And even when you fail the test, they doesn't send you home. Right on the base, then give you some time. And push you harder and harder. And if you doesn't have the ability, and tell you don't have the ability, try again. A year from now, 2 years from now. Maybe by that time you'll have the ability. But the army will not take you with your disability. They will not take you where they see they can't make nothing out of you. The army is supposed to see that you could be an extra arm for the army. And if your extra arm cannot make up for the army, you're not coming in there. So, it's the same thing about the society. If you're not going to follow the rules and regulations that they put out there, the laws that you mustn't violate, any one of us that have children that allow the children to grow and be a violator to the colonial system, they will die fast. The colonial system will kill them. So if you love them, you will allow them to oversee the colonial system order, even though it's not a good order. But they will be on a different level. They will be on the same level and the same path that I take and many others take. Righteous, good over evil. You see? But you will not have to worry about burying your son or your daughter in a very early stage in your life. And this is why all the murdering and all these things are happening. Because people is out of order, because this is how the colonial system run, to make people run out of order. See, there is a right way and a wrong way. And so far, this colonial system built its whole strength on the wrong way. On the wrong way. They are feeding off the negativity. So they want everybody to think negative, think irrational, get 0 to 100 in an instant, murder a bunch of people, and then, yeah, this is all things for the colonial city. And they are the ones with the eyes to spy and to make you look more eviler. They will play you, let you do a crime and see. If you do a crime, 2022 right now, today is what? I don't even know what date is today. I tell you from since the last time I don't work with date.
7.
Today is the 7th?
27.
27. Okay. You go do a crime, a petty crime, or any form of crime. Any black man go do that right now. And see how they just play it on the Eyewitness News, ESPN, everywhere. Check, yeah. Channel 5, everywhere. To show you how is your face they want to show. They like to show your face. They like to show our dark side, the mortar side. They want to show that. So the more they could put you and show the world your savagery, your evil, how you're less than a person. That's what they want to show. That's what they're going to show the world. Look at this black people. It's always black people. Look. They like to show the world us. But they will not show the world us for who we really are, kings and queens. They ain't going to show the world that, but they're going to, it is their destiny to break you, keep you low self-esteem, low status of mind, frequency. So there's no prosperity, no ability. And this is what they have to put out there to be like an X. You know good, you're the black sheep. Make the world see. This type of people here, they all are the same. And then when we are helping a colonial system that does not even accept you as a person, as a spiritual being, let's say you're 3/3. You think they make that for us? You think they make it for you and I? You think that colonial system was actually made? Go and look at certain parts in the colonial system. Look at the ghetto. Look at where we live at. Look at our projects. And then move to the suburbs and move to certain places and look at what, and see the difference. See, it's a colonial system because they colonize you. Okay? So they got to make it in a in an order where they could always control you and always able to see what you're doing, always able to hold you. They have enough line where they give you go fish. They got enough line. And if you're going too far, if you're going to and sometimes you get too tight and they can't pull you in.
Population control.
Population control. That's where you pop your line and then you becomes on the run. Like people like me, they ain't gonna control me. They will never control me. The things they will say to the black star is, yo, the black star ignorant. Boy, the black star he don't know what he talking about. The black star confused. He ain't got no PhD. Oh, the black star man, he doesn't like to. No, I don't like to associate. Why would I associate myself with people that is of the corrupt vine? Huh? They leave the tree of life and they becomes vines. And you know there's some poison vines because there are vines that eat concrete. I mean, people that we living in a world. You ever look at these houses, when you look at the side of the brick, you see a whole set of green vines run up on this house. And you wonder, but wait a minute. Oh, vines growing on concrete. I didn't even know these vines just eat the concrete. I didn't know that. It's recently I learned that these vines, they climb up there and they eat a certain thing in the concrete. Cause that's why every year, not every year, but a couple of years, they have to come in on. Especially when these vines is running. A lot of these houses that you see, all these green vines running, they're concrete eater. House eater. And I never knew that. I know back home there, I see vines that grow that strangle the life out of trees, out of other trees. A whole bunch of vines will grow there and just bush it out and kill that tree. But I know that, but I didn't know they had vines that eat concrete. That could actually make your house weak. I thought termites was eating logs. But I didn't know. Vine? Vine. So God is great. All powerful. So for the elders that is out here teaching these things that they are teaching, those who figure that because you cannot put you and a child. See, a child is a child, an adult is an adult. That's why God jacks you up when you do the things that you're not supposed to do and pretend that you're a child. That's why the Most High God says to you, He will not hold the things of your youth against you. But the things that you do when you become an adult, especially like me, I'm a full adult, man. I'm a real full adult. I'm over 50, bro. I'm over 50. I'm a real adult, bro. Anything that I do right now, I gotta be mindful of everything that I do right now, bro. I gotta be mindful of everything, even talking to people. I'll be mindful. I'm half of a century, bro. I'm half of 100, bro. And over that. You feel me? Anything that I do right now, this is not like my little children, my son, my 18-year-old or my 21-year-old. No, this is big people thing, brother. This is God big people thing, man. This is where the point that you gonna still act like a child. Oh yeah? Don't try that here. Most I ain't playing that with you. Because He been forgiving you a whole lot. Now, tells you, don't come out for the century and pretend that you're a child anymore. You better put away this childish stuff right now. Right now. And our sin is greater now because of the wisdom being in this month for so long. We suppose, you can't stay on one level. Everything is graduate. We come here for what? Graduation. We got to graduate on earth. How are we going to graduate on earth? What is the graduation process? Love. Get your power up. Get your power marks up. Your power marks is to lead into the earth with extra amount of love. Good is flowing like a river. Okay? Yes, the bucket overflowing. Yeah. Your heart supposed to have love. You're supposed to be walking out here with a different spirit. Your spirit's supposed to be live. Everything is love. You can't see no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil, see no evil. But all what you're seeing is love within this family that we have on earth. That's what we're seeing. We gotta take all that hatred. We gotta go purge our hearts, man. Our hearts will be getting dark because we've been messing around the dark water, man. We gotta let the light penetrate our heart, man. Clean that evil. Clean our hands. Some of us, our hands doesn't even look like that. We start doing so much evil. The hand. You look in the hand gets black, 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 black. You wonder what makes a man hand from this to real black. It's all evil. Your hands. They're gonna take counsels against you. Your limbs, your fingers, they're gonna talk all the things that you do. That's why the hands get so black, because all the evil you're doing is in your hands. Therefore, your dirty hands. Some people, they've been living their life in a dirty way. And the Most High still allowed them to stay here. And instead, they now get the opportunity to look where they were and see where they're at and say, you know what? Boy, thank you, Father. Thank you, Creator. May I go rise up and may I go proclaim the Father. May I go proclaim the Most High and speak about it. You hear them bigging up all the evil they was doing. You hear them bigging up all the wicked stuff that they were doing. Boy, I'm me, Mr. Everybody saying, yo, Mr. Every boy, they afraid of me, and yo, I'm me was the baddest gunman, and yo, at one time, me say you couldn't chat to me, me shoot up your bird nest, and yeah, they big up. I talks about where I was and where I'm at to let the youths know I was in the same predicament. I walked on that lane. But now it's you walking down that lane. But since I already passed through that lane, I could relate to you in that lane. I could relate to you about that lane. Go ahead.
One of the main purposes of us being here is to raise the vibration on earth. How do you raise the vibration on earth? You raise it through love. You understand? And most people are not willing to spread love. They don't even love themselves, so how could you even share love? You know, so it all goes back to oneself, getting yourself right, learning about God, praying, getting into spirituality or whatever your religion might be. Get into that, and then you'll see a difference.
And like you said, let me correct on that. It's not even about religion. It's just about you knowing that you was created on the higher level.
Not religion. I'm sorry. I don't even know why I said religion.
Let's put religion naturally in the spirituality. Because when we start doing religion, we're gonna end up being corrupt to a certain point. We want to do with it just how God gave it to us, just how nature presented to us. That's how we want to live. You see nature, and the only reason nature is doing her work too, because like I said, nature and karma, they flow together. So sometimes when nature and karma comes together, these are the things that you get, the storms, all these things here, because we are wicked. We want to live as wicked people. And the energy that we feed in our cosmos, our world is wickedness. So what you put out is what you get. If you send a lot of bad vibration in the atmosphere is going to send back bad vibration back to you. So it use what you send it and send it right back to you. Right. Try to send some good. I guarantee you. Let how much? There are so much people in the world. How much are billions of people? Let's BlackStar is saying to the people, let's try this just for 1 week. Just everybody, let's try to say, this whole week here is BlackStar Redshot week. We want to do good. We want to do good energy, practice good energy. Don't let no negative come in our head, no vexation. We're going to do as much with 1 week straight. We take it from a week today and see if it make a difference, and then we try 2 weeks. And you see it much better, we try 3 weeks. We see it much better, we try 4 weeks. And then we just keep on. And I'll tell you this.
And the funny thing is, doing good is contagious, because one good thing turns to another, you understand? And then somebody else do a good thing, and then somebody, it's very contagious. So just do good. Just do the good. And you'll get it right back.
Because you know how true that is? You know how true that is? Watch the people that are doing evil, right? It's contagious. Watch the people that come on Facebook, right? Don't they take off the clothes? Don't they shake the booty up? Don't they shake the titties up? Don't they get a lot of views? Don't it allow other girls to feel, okay, well, I could come over here and shake my butt too. I could whine better than this girl. I'm gonna get a shorter pants, and I'm gonna get a bra that my breast will come out more. And I bet you I get more views than her. Okay, now she did the video, she get the views. Another one sit there and say, what? You see what she had? Man, I can go shorter than that. Man, I'm taking it all off. I'm telling you. They got people doing actually workouts in G-string panties. They got people who comes to work out, and the females, and they comes, you could see all the private parts.
Are you really working out?
Are you really working out?
Man, what is it?
Oh, this is a distraction to get people to look at your private parts,
your
body on display. And like I said, Facebook allow these things to come out. They're not really working out. You look at them, they get like 100,000 views for just that, just for your skin out, just for your titties out. And everybody believes that is a titty popping thing. So a lot of them you could see within the corruption that's within the head. Your body is a temple. Absolutely. And it's a vessel.
Absolutely.
Why it is that whatever that you gotta do, you gotta use your body to draw people on. Your vessel ain't good.
That's right.
Your vessel ain't good. Because if you knew how precious that vessel was, that temple was, you would cover it.
You would want to protect it.
You would protect it. Because they have all type of sorceries and demons and legions and stretching out to just touch you, and some of them just need a touch.
But the funny thing is, they're not ready for that conversation yet.
You feeling me? So you would not do that. So I'm not here to judge no one who likes to put out butt or titties. That's what you like to do. Do that. That's what you're doing. But I know the reason why you're doing it, because you has not been in tune with your true spiritual intellect self. Look what, hey, look, man, I go walk around with some little shorts that's showing, I see some people, some brothers wear some shorts that up to here. I got to stand up on the chair.
Some pum-pum shorts.
Their shorts reach them here.
Some tight.
They're men. And when you look in the crotch, it all tight. Buff. Tight. They turn around. That's why I never like Calvin Klein. His pants too tight. It separate your ass crack, excuse me, bust your butt cheeks together and show you like two half of apples. I don't like apple bottoms. I think they say they make it for men or women or whatever. But if they ever make for men, I would not buy none. Apple bottoms. Come on, man. Yeah. This is the nastiness I'm telling you about. Okay. So come on. Y'all feel me, people? Y'all see where I'm coming from? So the ones who know that's intertwined with true spirituality, spiritual intellect, by my Creator, Master of all masters, Lord of all lords, will not violate themselves like the way they do. So there's under an entity that is pretending as a God to them, and they worship that which is lust, which is flesh. That's what they are doing.
They're of the world. They're of the world of Satan.
Yeah, and that's why they're blind, cannot see within their hearts and the soul and the mind and the body that they're doing, taking down the chakras. They're breaking down the energy field. Because we're energy people, remember I tell that? And the more spiritual energy that you have, is the more spiritual intellect that you are. So if they can remove you from your spiritual, your Jacob's ladder, start making you go back. You going back instead of forward. They say it's supposed to be 2 steps forward and 1 step backward, so you will gain. But now if you're doing 1 step forward and 3 steps backward, what you're gaining? So a lot of people are tricked. They could be spiritual, have spiritual mind. A spiritual mind want to have that starting to rebirth in the head. Or they could have born that way, we all did. But they allow the demons to drain the ability from them. Because they're still watching and following the ways. And they like the lifestyle.
That's That's right.
So you can't serve two masters. You can't say,
For one
oh,
to actually be spiritual and to say that you have to drop your whole mentality. What you learn, you have to unlearn. You
there
have
you
to
go.
learn the ways of God. You understand? Or whoever you pray to or you praise.
You have to transform.
You know, it's a transformation and it have to happen.
It has to.
If it doesn't happen, there's no way that you could ever be one with the Most High.
And that's what I've been talking. There's a transformation and it has to happen. And there's no way you tell me that you had that contact, that spiritual contact, and you did transform, but then you're still into the nonsense.
That's right.
How that happen? Hey, I used to like partying, going clubs, all of that. When my stuff started to work, all of these places becomes my enemy. I don't like it. I didn't feel right. Something in me, which before I used to love going these places. That's where I catch my groove on. I get my groove on. You know, all them. I catch all them females. And I was afraid. Yeah. But at that time, I was lost. And I was falling head over heels fast. But from the moment I froze, get my foot off the gas, check my surroundings, see what was happening, and then look for the light that penetrates through the darkness and follow that light. These was not my enjoyment. I have friends that stopped being my friends because they love when I go out. I love to dance. I was the dancer. You'll see.
The life for the party.
You'll see. I make it lively, boy. Yeah, until now. But I find out that people gonna kill people. People are hating on you because of your shoes or your clothes. Bad mind, red eye. Don't know you from Adams and want to know you to kill you. Come on, man. My law says that's not where you belong. You don't belong there. These people are not, they're far from getting it. So you cannot be awakening from your sleep and you're still in your slumber. What's going on? Are you telling me you're waking up, your third eye opening, and then what happened? Your third eye closed back? Cataract caught your third eye? Huh? You was waking up. I am up. I'm up spiritually. And my third eye is open. What happened to your third eye? Go clean your third eye. Maybe cataracts. Maybe catch your third eye infection. Something. Because it's not working. It's not. So do not. God is not a God of confusion. Do not mix my Lord with this nonsense you all have going on here. 1 minute you want to. No, you will humble yourself. You will humble yourself. Because my Lord will teach you to humble yourself. As a dove or as a lamb. You will humble yourself. You can't tell me there's a great change working in you. There's a great change. You still, nothing ain't changing. You're still the same person. You still have the same attitude, the same character, the same ignorance, the same. Come on. When things are changing, you see the change. When the flowers are blooming, you see they are blooming. When the spring is coming, you see the spring is coming because the flowers, the trees start to bloom. But summer don't come and the trees stay dry and you try to convince me it's summer. You try to convince me I ain't no birds tripping none. But hey, it's a one set of heat and all the trees are dry. No birds. What they call the groundhog didn't come up and do a backflip. And you trying to convince me it's summer. And it's colder. Because you done reach into my head and pick my brain. Now I can't tell the difference between. And that's what the Most High said. Men shall not able to tell the different seasons. They're confused. When it's cold, they dress hot. And when it's hot, they dress cold. Yeah. So these elders that are coming around misleading the people and the youths upon ignorance, stop it. If a child is doing something wrong, and you have told that child many times, that child insists, trust me, it is your job by any means necessary to bring the child on the right path. If people could get gunshot and crippled, and doctor tell them, say, you're not gonna walk. And because that man, one who's greater with him, tell him, hey, get up. You gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna make you get up. I'm gonna give you willpower. You gonna get up. And that man get up and start to walk, and then he sees doctor, and the doctor said, I don't know how you did that. That's just impossible. And the man said, nothing's impossible. for my creator. The people that was dying, doctor give him time to leave. Said, you're gonna die. In fact, I'm watching this one little commercial. Man had the guy was eating like all kind of junk, soda, he was doing all type of stuff. Then he was obese. He go to his doctor, and the doctor been telling him for years to change his lifestyle, his eating habits. But he didn't. And he goes to the doctor, and the doctor tells him, you're on the verge to die. Okay? But the man now said, really and truly now, when he went to the doctor now, again, years after, the doctor tell him, man, if you don't change your diet, if you don't change your eating, you're going to die. You are right now on the verge to die. The man said, you know what, now he finds everything within him because everything holds within you. He finds everything within him now, right? And he goes now, and he starts buying, taking certain vitamins off the counters, like these the Arabs make from overseas, and buying all the stems. And he started running, and he started drinking water. He started eating less dairy. He started drinking less. No, he stopped drinking milk and cheese and a lot of stuff that his old habits, a lot of McDonald's. He just stopped that. Change. Something just changed. And he goes back to the doctor 2 months later to take a test. And the doctor took some tests from him before. And the doctor asked him, what is it that you're doing? And he said, well, I just try to change my diet and try to eat better. And I've been taking some pills I'll be buying over the counter. So the doctor asked him to bring the pills for him, the things that he'd be buying. Bring it for him to see what it is. And yeah, that man was going there, and he brings the pill. But there were certain things within the pill that the man was taking, like spirulina wasn't there. B pardon wasn't there. What the other ashwagandha wasn't there. Some turmeric wasn't there. Some hibiscus. It's a lot of different little things that they was getting a little bit and blending and whatever it was doing. But God is so great that all these off this little counter medicine that man was buying from the little places, he started running. He started putting on work. You see, when you really want something, you gotta work hard to achieve it. Don't matter if you see all doors is closing on you, where you stand alone, where you in that dark space, a time and moment and place, and you see you all alone. But if you don't give up on yourself and you keep your candle burning, you keep your light shining, trust me.
Keep your faith.
Keep your faith, because that's your destiny. So the man bring all of that for the doctor, and the doctor wanted to know because he noticed that the man was losing weight. And certain things that he was seeing in his blood, it was easy enough, but he didn't know how the man was doing it. So he asked the guy to bring all the things that he takes for him, and he ran tests on it. And all the things that I mentioned was into these little stupid capsules. Okay? And because of these little minerals, ancient minerals that was into these capsules, that made a detour. So now the doctor when he separate the garbage from all of these over-the-counter vitamins that the man was buying, it left him with the spirulina, the bee pollen, the turmeric, and all the other good stuff. It left him with that, with the sea moss and all that. It left him with that. And that man went and went to some Brazil, went to Africa, went to different countries, and combined the 7 different stuff that he found in that man junk pill that the man was buying, the 7 stuff that was accurate within these medicine. He had 7 more other things with it, and create one of the great one like a super pill, but they have it in liquid form, where it gives you so much energy. And I just watched this. that this guy who doesn't know nothing about health, he doesn't know nothing about nothing, just took it on his own, and his desire upon his belief within himself that he wants to lose weight and he wants to do that. Even when he was so far gone where the doctors was giving up on him. But because of him, he determined to accomplish that within himself. He healed himself.
His life has a higher calling.
You see? So
there's, even if the doctor said this and the doctor said that, at the end of the day, God is the only one that can say.
yeah, but the move that he bust, remember that guy don't know nothing about these things. That guy just decided he decided to start to want to eat healthy. And at that time, even though he didn't know much, but the nearest things that he was getting, you remember these Arabs used to have all, and you go to these Arab stores, you find all these pills. They always having pills in these Arab stores. So he was buying pills over the counter. He was buying these things. And again, I believe that he was taking a chance because who knows? It's not all of these things that are good. But right there, you see, something good came out of this right here. And that man has changed his life. So you got to want to, within, to make a change. And the people that is falling in the cracks of the shaitan is because they're so easy to draw in because of wealth. Because of wealth. Money.
Money's the root to all evil.
And I've been talking about it. That's why I say ital is vital. They can't say, oh, I forgot I had my ital vital shirt on. Sorry, I forgot I had my ital vital shirt on, sir. But that's why I made the ital is vital. And I bring it here. Because enough Rasta man, even the Rasta was talking about ital, but they themselves wasn't dealing with no ital, because they was dealing with chunks and soy and duck and soy duck. So these was killing them too. But the real Rasta man will leave, like the brother Rasta man with there in Jamaica. What is his name again? Rasmoko. Them man they are italists. Man like Rasmoko. Them man they are italists. Ital is vital. Yeah, cause the man they start I cook them food. You don't see no dead in them food. And the man there, where you see them man I cook with? Pumpkin, banana, yam, cassava, pigeon peas, lentils. I didn't notice the money ever use. See? So, them other rats we are talking about, they want to eat them. And meat they want to eat, you know. That's why the man they want to eat meat so bad, Rasta. Them going to imitate something feel look like meat. I meat they want. I meat the belly them. I meat they want to eat. That's why them are dying for the meat so bad, man. Them finally the soy duck and stew him and make him look like some chicken and all kind of thing. The man them meat they want. Because back in the days that tofu used to use and fried look like salmon and all them things. But Rasmoko are the man when me I tell you about. Where the man are in Italis. Like right now me I'm a youth, me live a foreign. Me don't listen to people. Me cook chicken for me youth them, fish for me youth them. See, me not gonna make people turn me in a fool. I come tell me about red. You say you was that. Yeah, me gonna cook it for my family. Oh, that is you. Remember my mother never forced them things upon me, you know. It's I man. This side me no want this and I want that. And that is my life. Which my life is the good life. Yeah, my mother, she eat and she live about 80 something years. Isn't it? So, I'm not here to judge people, but I show people them the real thing. I don't want the big people them to check themselves. Start the truth. Do not make children to have dominion over adults. Do not let, that's why I see the little boy, I kick them, take up their foot and I try to kick their moms. Their mom need to lick them pan them foot. I bet you when you get that first 2 bucks pan them foot, you don't do it again. See it? Why you think some woman like to lick man? You think if them mother and father they tell them say they not feel lick man, they would have grown up and want to lick man. That's why when they lick the man, then some of them and them box them down so hard, take out their teeth. Because nobody not teach them they were woman and they not feel raise the hand pan man. Everybody else say man not fi beat woman. True that. No man not fi beat no woman, but woman not fi raise her hand. She's a woman and a queen. Why you want to become violent with I man? Why you want to come thump me down? Why you take out my yard then? You show you are my woman head and lick off me eye then you have to tell me say you are a woman and me not for say, I find out you are too feel. Me got to dig out your hole too. You see? Yeah. That are the realness about me. Me not go around the bush and be bold. You poke out my eye now. Me supposed to live the rest of my life with one eye. And sooner or later you have to left me because the eye then start making water
It goes
and
back
water.
to you not knowing yourself.
When you don't know yourself,
there's certain things that you're not going to do.
you see what the woman say? Say it again.
It goes back to one not knowing themselves, because when you do know yourself, there's a limit, and there's certain things that you don't do, you don't violate, because you already know what it's going to be.
You see the people, so the things start with yourself, man. Do not bring badness on the people. Do not do things to people where you don't like for yourself. Don't do it. And don't use jigger shit for people. See? You have to say you're not a thief. When a man go thief the cow and carry a big piece for you, and you take it. You're not a thief. You don't like thief. And the man go away and butcher people them cow. And you see him. He come and carry one big leg of cow for you. And actually you're gonna get the leg of cow now, you're happy. He's not a thief anymore. He's your friend. He's a thief too. People, see, don't deal with it. Keep it live, keep it real. No hypocrite thing. See? Keep it straight. If the elders amongst the youth them is to love the youth them and guide the youth them. And some of the youth them were out of order. Is to put them back in order. And if it take punishment to do it, that because if you don't deal with it right now, as them are youth, as the innocent, you will have to deal with it later on in life and it will cost you. It will cost you dearly. So be wise, my people, and think about the Most High God is guiding all the time. You have to be wise on every decision you're making in your life. Even sometimes when you come to your own family, don't think because them are your family, them not going to sell you out. Them not going to see you fall short, some of them. Them have some good original family. And them have family that come like, it's a better forms. They will suffocate you and kill you. So you, if you know. That's why there's a part where they say, do not make your right hand know what your left hand is doing. And that's a parable for some other people who don't understand the parables of the Most High. I want to interpret it to people why you other guys are misleading the people. God, if me say me love my brother and my sister, I mean, no one say this a poison and this no good for them. And me see them a drink it. The only way me I gonna allow them for drink it if me don't like them and me hate them, I want to kill them. And my heart full of darkness. But if it's purity and love in my heart, don't matter even though that person don't like me. But I know they're about to do something that's gonna kill them and cause a problem. I'm gonna tell them, hey, that's poison, don't drink that. Now if I tell you, and you want them to go suck whatever, do whatever, and you want to drink it, and then you, and sometimes it don't kill you. It make you sick, but it don't kill you. What don't kill you make you stronger. Slavery didn't kill us, It just make us stronger, And that's why we know say, we have the ability to be a strong people all together and be mighty. We just have to come together and flourish our heart with love. See, know for love too, because it's not everybody that carries this skin color. Is your brother. I always say, you have to clean your house out from the rodents, the roach, the mice and all them things to know say your house is good. So in our house, we have a whole heap of rodent, mice, some sea creature. See? Some sea creature. Some cemetery creature. We will forget them out of the out from the house, from the premises. And then after we get them out, we have to protect it, that we know we're going to come together and able to function as one. We cannot function as peace. That is not working. If we come together and build a big engine as all, that's why we are of the all. We all got to come. All here, all you here, all. We all got to come and create an engine that cannot be broken, an engine of love that has a heartbeat of love, and that will eradicate all type of wickedness and sorcery and gold and diamond. And God, I tell you people, these things been in the earth long time, and we never bother with it. We never trouble ourselves with it. We see them gold, we go into the cave, we sleep on it, we shit on it, excuse the language, we never go crazy for it. We more want fruit, or want food. Our heart was desired with nature. So we always fascinated with nature. We love the water, bathing at the water. We love to hear the bird and the animals come and we pet them and we play with them. We wasn't fascinated with rubies and diamond and pearl and them things there. You hear people? We was fascinated with abundance of love, harmony. All right? So we have to go back to that, to nature. And that's why I say soul, mind, and body. And that's why I said, I am what I am. I am that is, that was, that will always be what it is. Love. You can't change me.
Nature and nurture.
Nature and nurture. Because we are here to nurture the young ones then. But we are so busy doing other things that the young ones cannot eat. And what they are eating is not healthy. It's causing a chain reaction under disobedience, under sorcery, under wickedness, rather than abomination. This is what's happening. Okay, my people. Real talk with the Redshot BlackStar. Anytime we come on a platform there, I don't think they always a push. And again, I have to say, enough man, them state of mind God gonna make a change. Enough of them they just come for talk, one bag of talking. Enough of them they just come for just, they always wanted to be live on television, on the media, and they didn't know. So them God allow them to get a little thing, and no, the real thing we tell them, you know, God gonna work to their mind and the soul and them body. Because the BlackStar, most of God allow me to path, cut out the bush them, and no slack thing, no licky thing. You never see me with no licky thing by my thing. Me no promote no slackness, no germs by my thing, no virus, no corona, no corner. We don't promote on that. Just light with the love. Not like, you know, light with the love. To shine out and bright out the people then. And that's why we love the color red. Because just like they're spilling blood into the earth, it's the same red we are going to take to rid up the place with love.
I want to say something.
Yeah.
Going back to what you were saying about the man that was sick and he went to go get the pills. He wanted to better himself, right? He wanted to help himself to get better. He took the initiative, he took the first step, and God stepped in and finished it off for him. See, the thing is, when you make that first step, God sees you trying something new, something different to better yourself. He always comes and he helps you. He finished it for you. So he just led him in the right direction to do what he wanted to do, which was to get better and to be healthy. So it all works with hand in hand. You do half and God do the rest.
In other words, take one step towards the most sign and take how many towards you?
1,000 towards you. And the payout gonna be way better than you.
Yes, I. So that's why you hear what the woman say. You hear the woman say. That's why I say, you know, see, me not rush nothing, you know. Because in due course, time is the essence of all things.
That's right.
And the real thing gonna come when the rest of them don't fade away like a water vapor. You ain't gonna do the same way. Because me, say, way me are, my vibration shake the world all over under love. Not under wickedness. Not under disaster. My vibration have to shake the world, entire universe. Love. A shake of love. No violence, love. And love is the way to conquer all evil.
That was the healing of the nation, like you said.
See? But when you have your youth them and you want to just love them whilst they want to undermine you. You know son kill father, right? And father kill son, right? Yeah, it always been like that. Because they like a blasted boy when him a little boy. Him father spoil him and tell him say the whole palace and the whole kingdom are for him. And you know, see him always a hear that from him a little boy. And then after him, always I hear him father say, yeah, the whole kingdom, the palace, the throne is your one. And if him father in a hurry up for dead, you know, say set up. You know, say if him father after a while, say
it's so true, but it's how you say how you say it sometimes that you answer that.
You know, if him father, anyone his father go and go Scooby anything, he can't Scooby do nothing. And him father take too long for die. If him father take too long for that, trust me, he was set up him father dead for you, quick. Because you cannot tell me all of this is mine and me can't sit on the throne yet. You tell me that from since me like a boy. All this is yours, you're king. But for now you're a prince, hold on there. No, I want to move up. And the only way for me if you move up is to move you out of the way. See? So you have to be mindful. That's like a child that born with a gold spoon. Him, that little brute, don't know to work hard. That little brute only know, Mommy, I want this. Mommy, Daddy, and he get it. He never know if to work hard for anything. Never know how to cherish anything. Him just have it as gift. And sometimes he asks the things he don't even want. Him just ask it as you have your children them and them ask for certain ties. And you buy the tie and less than a day then done with it. Then I want it to come back and ask for something else. That's the craving ability. And you have to stop it. Stop the craving red eye from the youth them. Especially the little child we're grabbing the shots. We're practicing gluttony and just love to eat. You have to stop it quick. These are the things that bring problem in the world that we are living. Gluttony brings jealousy and envy. Gluttony, greedy, like a swine. Yes, I. So, well, friend, the moment we obtain the knowledge and start spread it out to the world and have the people them practicing the same original order from the Most High to eliminate these sins, these devils, red eye, envy, gluttony, hatred, and all them things from you. And there we go again, we come back natural again. Because you right now, you walk on the street and you're in a business mode way your neighbor have, and you're in a business way him have. After a while, people never want to buy expensive things again because nobody now look on them. You know what make people buy expensive stuff? People.
Attention.
Attention. Where you get that? That's so nice. That's beautiful. Oh, so where you bought it? Yeah, I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna get one for me and my very man because yeah, I guarantee you, a time coming, them have them pretty care and nobody now look on it. They don't care if it could fly, if it could swim, dive. Nobody don't care. You got your shoes. Nobody don't care. People don't care about your materialistic self. They're more concerned if somebody drop on the ground, how quick they come pick them up. They're more concerned about if somebody feeling, let me get some water, get away, let me get the fan. Yeah, at that them I got concerned about. Not your shoes. Not because you go buy a $1 million car and now you want me to make you and your car feel good. You need me to watch you and wow. No, I will not be doing that. No.
Absolutely not.
Will not be doing that. So I don't care if your shoe could fly. I don't care if you could tap when the girl named Dorothy. We tap her foot, Snow White.
Dorothy.
With tap her foot and she have golden shoes. Me no business if your shoe have wing and you could have fly. Me no business with that. See? Because that is one thing of the world in the order that they are. They just wait to see somebody has something. They don't know if they sleep with Satan to get it. They don't know how they can get it. They come like some dog. They're thirsty for that. And they don't care. This is why you see we have a lot of mix-up people, you know. Because maybe this guy is his nature. Not his nature, but he accept that path there to do film life how he want to live. And you'll kick back and see it working for him. Wait a minute. I mean, he got a car, he got a mansion, he got a Bugatti, he got a Rolls Royce just for being a transgender. And he makes all of them. There was a guy long time, he was the only guy.
You gotta stay true to yourself.
What's the guy named? RuPaul. RuPaul used to confuse people. When RuPaul dress, he put on that man is make man go crazy. They done another one called the secret of the way make the panty there.
Victoria's Secret?
The Victoria's Secret there. Him have a big secret and all the women them in the secret. All the women them take Victoria and then carry the secret. But then think them have the secret. I wonder they really know the secret. I'm not gonna lick it. I'm not gonna tell you anything. I don't want nobody to come say I'm prejudiced. But all of the women them I work with Victoria, right? And it's like this person where from the different agenda just know the panty for the crotch. Because the whole of the woman them I go crazy for the panty with the man, all of the panty and the things them with the man make.
I'm guilty.
I'm guilty. Who is it? Thank you. Alden. Thank you, Alden. Next time, thank you for the super chat, but I'd rather you send it on the cash app because.
It's going to the cash app.
No, it's super chat. It's going to the card where I never get nothing. Yes, I appreciate you, bro. But yeah, I appreciate you. Cash app we're working with. So yes. So this guy they know where see this other guy, some type of thing take over this guy here, you know, and this guy is infatuated with a woman's body. He wants his male body to be a woman's body. Okay. And that's what you want to do. You go ahead and you do that. No, you do that now. And no. You becomes a trend for a whole lot of confusing people. And everybody want to follow you. And this is what the world is doing. No one is want to follow the Most High spiritually. That is something by nature. It's a must. But you want to do all the other things of corruption. Go ahead and live your corruption life. Do whatever that pleases. You want to drink every day? Drink every day. That's what you want to do. I am not you, for I am me. I am I. I am that is. You want to sit at the liquor store every year and figure you can drink it out? Do that. You want to go and remove your private parts and turn it into a meow? Do that. You want to turn your meow into hoo? Do that. Because all what you are doing, that's with you. And the judgment that's going to fall on you. It is not I. So why should I worry about you? I don't have time to look at you. I don't have time to say anything to you. Go and go live your life that you want to live. Me, I live my own. One thing with me, I'm going to make sure. I started mashing up my own early in life. And I recognize I had to come back on the King's Highway. And I keep saying it's not the King's Highway right there. And the Most High King's Highway.
Absolutely.
So, whatever you want to do, whatever in this life that you're feeding off the flesh and say, why I'm happy, oh God, Lord. So some of you don't even say, oh God, Lord. You are just praise man and praise your ability. And you love the life. Do that. I don't have no problem with you. But don't mingle me with your abomination and try to say you and the Most High you and Red is almost alike. Never that. You could never almost be like me. You gotta be like you. I am implementing the ways of the Most High. Don't be like me. Implement your lifestyle on the lifestyle of the Most High, not me. What if I decide to smoke crack tomorrow? You gonna smoke crack too? No. Take the good advice that I'm giving you and put yourself on the King's highway. You try to reach there before me. That's what you do. You focus on you and keep going. Do everything righteously. Glorify your Creator. Good over evil. Take care of the poor and the needy. You do that. And when I am doing it and you doing it, and we see each other, we say, praise the Lord. Hallelujah. And we working together.
And that's raising the vibration.
That is raising. And that's what.
That is the contagiousness we was talking about.
That is what we are talking about. If you could catch a cold through contagious, through the ear. Look, they have the guy here, they have the MMAC 116. I have to put it like that, guys. And it. So, I don't want that. I want to send out what is righteousness so people could get contagious of a righteousness. Let's start do good things. Go get the man that in his house, sitting there for 1 year, 2 years, never came out, he could only sit at the window. Ask him, bring one side to take some breeze. Try to cut his toenail for him. Yeah, you say, oh, I don't know this man, this thing called toenail. I got to wait. Stop being. No, stop it. Stop it. Put down your stripe. You have no stripe. Put it down. Get it off of you. Take it off. Because you are your brother's keeper. Stop being judgmental. Oh, you don't want to go and get a job. A lot of you have your big jobs. You're just sitting there. And as this thing coming there, you're about to lose it. Your backside get tighter than a vice grip. It just fire. And now you're afraid. Go get a job. Go clean some poop. Go clean some person in some home. Volunteer. Volunteer to clean some person that's crippled, that doesn't have the ability. I have done it. People know. I was working with advocates. And there's a bunch of people over there that can't walk and blind. Advocates. Go look it up. You'll see. I have served. I'm not just talking. I'm a grown man and I have clean grown poop.
Humanity.
Grown poop. A lot of guys say, me not wipe nobody body. Me not clean a big man door though. Me. No. That's your pride. Mm-hmm. That's your pride. But you could pull a gun though. You could kill a lot of people though. You go there and murder a woman and a son and daughter though. You could run up in a little poor person place that frying some fried dumplings and as an arky and selfish and murder them for that little money there, but you ain't gonna go clean some shit though. Mm-hmm. There are people that want people to walk the dogs. You ain't gonna do that. You ain't gonna do that. There's a lot of things your little fees are doing. A lot of things you're doing that is just out of order. Y'all talk about, boy, don't get them, you have to get that money, you know. Boy, I'm gonna pay fees, you know. Boy, I'm there, you know, I'm hungry from morning, you lazy brute, you. You're there from morning. You're lucky you're there, she's not dead when you wake up in the morning. You wouldn't say that. Cause you just want to just sit down and just look across the street. Look left, look right, look forward, look on the back, and see any person that you believe that you could prey on, you could feed on, and go away and destroy them, kill them for what them have. And that is what you believe. Fire, move up with that. So people, the BlackStar tell the elders them, bring all what's good for the youths them. Do not confuse the youths them. And if you're around children, take time with them to school them. Do not let the child get out of order where the child start putting you in order. When you are adult and you're already in order, and the child is out of order, having you to fall out of order, putting you in order. No. We are who we are. You know the difference between back then and then, which is the same thing, but it's hectic in a certain way. Because if you didn't know my mother and you tell me go in, I just go in and hush them out. Now it doesn't matter if you know my mom's, you just know me, your mother and my mother is not speaking, and you cannot say nothing to me. I will curse you all black. And listen, don't let me call my mother for you. Yeah. So this is the difference. And children at the day, it's the evil parent ways that they have. They're unsensible guiding, which they're not guiding, they're de-guiding, cause the children to adopt the mothers and fathers' evil ways.
It goes back to you unlearning everything that you learned. You have to unlearn so you could relearn and do the ways of the Most High.
That's why I always say, detach yourself from all chains and shackles. Free yourself from all chains and shackles, because these are the chains and shackles I am speaking about. You probably believe that was a chain, a physical chain. No, the chains and shackles are the things that within the colonial system, within the society, that you will adapt to, you get addicted to. You want to trend. You're helping yourself to be a transgender by always quick to adopt something that is not gonna better you but actually break you more. That's why I say people watch what people have. I say, well, okay, he got that for doing that, I could do that too. Sometimes they're not even passionate. They're not passionate to do what they're doing. You're a vlogger, I'm a vlogger. I'm vlogging because I like to vlog. You don't love to vlog. You like to vlog because you're only vlogging because you believe you get some bread. But on the contrary, doing it with the essence, the full potential behind it, you're not doing it. Any questions?
Alden, he wants to know. He said blessings. Right, you said burdock and dandelion for UTI, right? Burdock and dandelion for the UTI infection.
No. I was explaining something to you about a guy that was obese.
Now he probably talking about one of the other videos.
Oh,
Like what's good for UTI infection?
tell him I'm gonna get back with him right now. I'm trying to focus on my Tell him leave a number. I'll get back with him.
Well, he could just email you.
Email me,
Or
bro.
call you.
Yeah, that's why sometimes I don't even really answer like comments, because it just throw me off of what I'm going
What you want to talk about?
what I want to talk about. But that's why I have my lady to read the comments, because I start focusing the comments and then whoop, we're gonna get back to you with that. I have a bunch of herbs for you that we could deal with UTI, and let me finish this, and then you could send me out a text or something on the redshot1967 gmail.com if you got that. And
Put you on Instagram.
or you can link me on Instagram. We're gonna handle that, because what I try to do, some things I don't like to talk about it straight off the line. You let me know what's going on, and you call me and we reason, and then I tell you what to do or what you could get and stuff like that. Because what is people make assumptions and they create a lot of stuff. Some things I don't want to be. So like how Dr. Sebi had his stuff out, and Dr. Sebi was a good man. That he's putting a lot of information out there, and he started helping a lot of people, and even people that he helped, they were so thankful for the help that they try to have him to be recognized. But I think all that too caused a lot of other problems, because now people wants to know, they wanted to know how much people Dr. Sebi saved, how much people that, you know, he did this, that, he did that, and when they're trying to put him in court and say that he didn't know what he was talking about, what he was doing, and he proved to them and all that, and these are one of the things that brings Dr. Sebi death, because when brothers like me and brothers like Dr. Sebi is out here, and we are bringing the truth to the people. The guys who makes the laws and the guys who run the drug industry, the pharmacies and
Pharmaceutical.
pharmaceutical companies, uh, they cannot allow people like Dr. Sebi or myself or other people in that division.
Because it's like you're competing with them. So
But
they got to take out the competition.
but you gotta see it's so evil because actually we can never compete with them because what is it that people are easy to get the guide. So if I'm doing it, Dr. Sebi doing it, uh, the little bit of people that will come to us compared to the people that they will kill is too big difference. You know?
Yeah, but you're also waking up the masses.
Yeah.
So they can't have that. They want everybody to be asleep. So when you wake up the masses, everybody's aware. Everybody knows what's going on. So you're messing up their thing. You know, you're becoming a problem.
They were not able to stop it because it is what it is already, and
It was already ordained.
it's already ordained. So the matter, you know, whatever they say they're gonna do, they just cannot stop prophecy. They cannot stop the truth, and that's why I tell the people, if you're gonna be a vlogger and you're gonna come out here, you're gonna talk to the people, do not try to play with people's mind. If you're doing comedy, you're doing comedy. But there's no way that topics that is serious like slavery, like oppression, like what's happening to us, man? This can't be, that cannot be something that is off comedy. Because when someone dies, they're not fake killing them. When a cop shots a young man or whatever, it's not a comedy. It's real happening. This happening for true. This is not a joking matter. So we want to send messages out there that will have our young men and our young sisters to be aware. We want to educate them in every aspect. And we want them to know it's the truth. We're going to let them know that if we have elders or we have people that is in denial and they're going to want to play games or joke around with things that is very important, like what has been happening to us and what we are going through, and how is it that every other nation could becomes rich off of us and make anything and come sell it to us. Why is it that every other nation treats us like garbage and we treat ourselves like crap too? You know, so it's a lot of things that we gotta bring to the understanding of the people and not take things like a joke, because this is not a joke. I mean, man, slavery was not a joke. Hanging brothers on oak trees was not a joke. Taking people from their motherland and bringing them away was not a joke. Enslaving people and going to war and enslaving people and not telling them they're prisoners of war is not a joke. Telling you that you're 3/3 of a human being is not a joke. You know, so I don't see why elders or people should be joking about things that is really, 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 really touchy and serious and actually holds our history and our life and our freedom. And you're going to want to make jokes or fun out of it. Have we not suffered enough? Has not died every day, every time you turn Jamaica killing, Trinidad, Haiti, Grenada, Guyana. It's all these islands, man. And then we have to worry about we killing us and we have to worry about who killing us. Then we have to worry about what we eating and what we drinking and what we inhaling. Oh God, it's too much. It's too much. You gotta wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Until you don't wake up, you will never get this. You might think you have an idea, it's going to be a dark morning idea. You might think you could be able to deal with it, but it's not, because it's upon your belief and what you think. It cannot be on that. It has to be in what the Most High God inspires you. It got to be on 100% love. Now, the other thing that I have not said yet, I want to see how much people is waiting to ask me that already. How old are you talking about? love, love, love. If there's any war, of course there's a war. You have to. Of course. And be like, oh, but didn't he just say about love is the only thing? Yes. That's a war too. That's a war. But the deputies and the sergeants and the admirals and the high guys, you gotta take it to them physically. Ain't no love gonna change them. You could pour as much amount of love on them. They was no. This is where the Most High steps in. This is why the Almighty God steps in. Because this war, you and I cannot handle this war. We cannot handle this war. The war we can handle right now is to prevent ourselves from being temptation. And being part of the nonsense that's going around here. Okay? That's what we could do. So people, all praise to the Most High. It's been like almost 2 hours, 2 hours and oh my God, that's a long time. I love talking to you all so much, man. That's why I don't make 15-minute videos and just try to tell you all some stuff. You ask them certain questions, you're gonna see they stick their buck. They ain't gonna be able to answer it. Because it's about what they think. It's not about what the Most High inspired them with. It's what they believe, what they thinking. And all of that is man ability. And man ability always falls short. But the Most High God who inspired man, if man allow God to inspire him, he never falls short. He always stand tall upon a rock. Never fall down. I got any questions? And then we're going to go after that.
Alvin said he's going to hit you on your IG.
Yes, bro. Any important things that you...
DM you.
Huh?
They're saying you with DM on your Instagram.
Yeah. Any important things that you guys want to talk about, you don't want everybody in your business. Not only that, they have people who sitting there. They got people, man, who has not subscribed to my channel. They just know how to find it. Look it up. Check it out. Oh, they can subscribe and unsubscribe. But it's for a reason, to get information. So they like when I speak about certain things. Because they're the men. Now, listen. I tell it's vital becomes the premier talk now. Listen to my slogans. And when you hear it on the news and you hear people, you hear people are using it now, you know where to get it from the uneducated man. So now there's lots of commercials that are coming out now. I tell it's vital. I tell it's vital. What, they just find out that? Oh, what? They find out vegan ain't working. Vegan? What's a vegan? What's a vegan? A guy who eats burgers with fake meat? What's a vegan? Yeah, what's a vegan? That's what I want to ask you. What's a vegan? Y'all just make names and words today. I'm a vegan. And then, I catch you with a burger, right? I ask you, what kind of burger is that? It's a vegan burger. So what's in the burger? What's in the vegan? What's in the vegan burger? All these guys, they tell you, oh, I'm a vegan. They're always eating some type of something that look like meat, which is soy chunks. No, the ideology upon the meat concept is right back there. Okay, forget about the meat. Stop eating soy. It's no good for you. No soy milk. No soy nothing. Better drink a little bit of almond milk if you want to ask me. You know, I don't even too like almonds, but I'll take almond milk over soy milk any day. You feel me? I'll take some rice milk over some soy milk any day. I'll eat 50 avocados more than I eat a piece of soy. Or I'll eat some hemp seeds and some quinoa before I have some soy. So what's a vegan? I'm an italist. And now they're capitalizing on everything that the little poor man says. So everybody's an italist. And everybody want to go green. But listen there, you can't go green too much because you get too much iron and acid reflex. But everybody want to go green in their own way. They don't want the black star to allow the people to know to go green and be wise upon going green. They say, oh, but they themselves talking about. Now they jump down in the ital department. They jump down in the bee parlor. What's the next thing I be saying? Soul, mind, and body. Yes. Now they're done with it. Oh, everything now is soul, mind, and body. Soul, mind, and body. Soul, mind, and body. They ain't gonna give it to the Black Star, but they're gonna start using. That's why I print all my slogans and put them on shirts. On shirts, yeah. Huh? There's another one I use. Mind over matter. There's another one. Practice, practice, make perfect. I got one guy trying to slaughter me and say that's what.
He said practice does not make perfect.
You say practice does not make perfect. Okay. So how did you learn to drive your car? Didn't you not drive? Didn't you practice? Huh? And now you could drive your car. Now you could. At one time when you first started driving, you couldn't do 40 miles per hour. You probably was driving 10 miles per hour. Huh? But now probably you could do the whole 90 to 200. So don't tell me about practice doesn't make perfect. It only show improvement. Improvement to do what? What you're improving on? So you could drive what? More cars? Huh? Oh, you're gonna just drive car. It's not to drive car anymore. It's to keep car on the road. There's a lot of drivers that say how to drive. They say they know how to drive. No, that's a lie. Some of them can't even park their vehicle. They know how to drive. They can move the car, drive all day, but ask them to park. They can't park. So watch. Practice do make perfect. It makes the improvement that makes perfection. Tell the people them that, and the blacks that say that. Practice makes perfect. How it does, it makes improvement. Improvement allow you to become much better at what you do until you create a code in your trade. No one, I said it, no one cannot make that couch like you. No one cannot make that car like you. In that case, everybody else could have made a Bugatti. Everybody else could have made a Ferrari. So the people that make it, they make it for a reason. Because it's very hard to engineer style on it. It's their style. Now that doesn't mean somebody cannot come and create something even much better. Wait until that time comes. But they're still creating cars. They're still making. So the invention of perfection, practicing, makes the perfection to elevate you to the next level, until you reach to the full rim. That there's a code in you when you work. No one cannot break that code. Like I said, that makes you a perfectionist. That's why people call themselves professionals. I'm a professionalist. Just say you're a profession. You're a profession, and you're a professionist. So it's not anybody could do what you could do. There are doctors, many doctors, but they probably have others. In this big world of many nations that have so many doctors, there's certain parts on the body. It's not every doctor could work on that. It's too sensitive. It's not every doctor that could come and work on that part of you there. It takes a very skillful doctor. They used to have doctors, if they couldn't do that procedure, nobody else couldn't do it. So they practice, allow them to reach at the Jacob's ladder, and they becomes a perfectionist. Okay, people, that's all what I'm giving you all today. Until the next time. Friday, I have the bus of sweat. Don't forget, I didn't give you all a bus of sweat on Tuesday because I kicked my table, which is this table right here. This table. I kicked it at the side of my feet. And I did that when I did that Sunday. I did that Sunday. I couldn't walk. My leg was hurting, so I didn't do anything. I'm waiting to see how it is for Friday. But Friday, guys, I'm gonna let you all know I'm gonna do some stuff. It might not be too hectic on the leg, but I'm gonna try. I want to do another dance. I want to do a little video today. So I put a little video. I made a video and put it on the rails, and it's going up. Tongue God, Most High God. I think what is it, man? See what it is? It's 70.
It's like 65K.
65K on the rails and on Instagram. Instagram Reels. Y'all guys could check me up on the Instagram Reels. Give me some love, spread some love. Man, I'm trying to get more people. I got my new channel coming in, so I will give you all the thing about it. Go and this channel that's coming, it's only gonna be workouts. It's gonna be no talking, just working out there. I'm going to do 2 types of workouts in that channel. Silent workouts and explaining whatever workout that I'm doing. It's gonna be a limit of talking. If I'm gonna do a squat, if I'm gonna do a handstand, whatever, I'm just gonna explain it what it's for, and I'm gonna do this workout. So on this channel, it's less talking, no talking, just working out, working out, working out. And I think for the guys who love the working out, I'm making this channel just for you guys, because a lot of you guys do not like when I'm doing the Chronicles, and I got too much thing going on one channel. I got Red Chronicles, I got Step into Red's Kitchen. There's too much things going on in one channel, and it's confusing the channel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this one channel. I think we're going to create it today, but I'm trying to get some type of background with me, like in a cartoon area, like in a cartoon thing. So my son said he's gonna sketch me. I'm supposed to go over there for him to sketch me, and he could make me like a cartoon, and I could do my stuff. Yeah. So but it's gonna call. Should I make it now and have people say, well, no, no, no. I'm not gonna tell you the name of it yet. When I make it, I'm gonna tell you. I would like my 44,000 people to give me some strength on this other channel. This channel will be created between this week, between now and this weekend. I'm gonna create this channel, and you guys could just go ahead and give me the support. If my some of my old subscribers on my old channel could move on to my new channel, we're gonna do that. I gotta clean my phone because, like I said, I have a phone and I'm using that phone to do everything. I'm waiting to get some money, if God spare my life, or all things is possible, so I could get a better computer so I could hype up my stuff. So right now I'm working what I got, but I'm just watching. I'm doing too much on this one channel, and I need another channel. I need two other channels. I need one for cooking and one for just the working out, and the one that I have here, I could just do what I've been doing. So when I let it out, you all guys go and give me that support. So right about now, peace and blessings. All praise to the Most High, Obi Tab, and thank you for all my viewers, all my subscribers, and do not forget, somebody tell somebody. Listen to facts, actual facts, truth. Subscribe to the channel, and if you're a new subscriber, I appreciate you. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. One love. I'm out. No questions here.
Mike said, bless up, Red.
Bless up, Mike. One love and give thanks. I appreciate you. That's it. Peace and blessings. Until next time. One love.